The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. 21G. All right, go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Out. Hey. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 2 and out from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And off running left, Achane. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, here's Tua. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They've run this 12-yard hot route cadence combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
All right, come on. Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Catch is made in close. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Drip. Out. Ready, set.
HM can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Ready, set. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready, 2, stay here. Let's go. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Get set.
Running right, it's Madison. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, the confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
All set to send it away. Samuel now to return it. He's going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. This one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now Allen off the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Has some room to work. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Get set. Out.
And now here's Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Go ahead.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more power.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right, come on. Wait. Let's go. Long. 21G. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the route. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep.
He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Pass now to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their...
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Ready. Turbo one, high.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins in need of some points before the break. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa now. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Still going past the 40. Past the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Jason Sanders is to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Matt Ariza on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Connecting on a slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Ready, shot. Watch it, Oscar. Ready, team.
From the 48. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Finds his back. H.N. He goes out a little short of the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Hey, get straight. Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash. Sanders sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities. Those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Ty Johnson now to return. This hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by H.N. And he can knock just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
H.N. again on second. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Tua looking to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Blitz coming, Tua. He puts some air under this one, deep right. They sure came his own to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Ready.
Third down run from H.A. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Play. 21G. 20G.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Allen now on first down. Completed to his running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
17.
Pass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Go ahead.
A-Chain running to the right. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All right, come on. Hey. Out.
First down, tackled by Moore to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right. Ready to stand.
Tua now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a third-quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And now from the pistol to Cook. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Gets it through the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Bills.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 21G.
Big chain on the inside give. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the ground